In a health news today, growing demand for fish and other seafood is rapidly changing the fishing and aquaculture sector. Now, consumption is expected to rise, driven mainly by fast-paced increase in population. Take a look at the story.
The UN Food and Agriculture Organization presented at the Oceans Conference in Lisbon on Wednesday the latest report on the fisheries sector and outlined a relatively optimistic scenario. According to Manuel Barrange, the director of the Fisheries and Aquaculture Division at FAO, the bigger fish stocks are better managed and improving their sustainability very obviously over the last decade, while the smallest stocks in more isolated places, perhaps with no management systems in place, they are deteriorating. Margaret Nakato, Katosi Women Development Trust Uganda, explained that such an ambition was more difficult to achieve in less wealthy countries in which fisheries operate on a smaller scale. Margaret Nakato added that any sustainability agenda has to take into consideration and has to put small-scale fishing communities at the center of conservation, and it needs to take into consideration the social, cultural, and economic components of these fishing communities so that their measures are effective. The UN believes that the growth of fisheries and aquaculture is vital to ending global hunger and malnutrition, but greater regulation and transformation are needed in the sector so that resources are not depleted in the oceans.